From CBS 4, this is Haystack TV, powered by HaystackHelp.com. Finding reliable services can be like finding a needle in a haystack. With HaystackHelp.com, finding the needle just got a lot easier. Now here's the host of Haystack TV, Chris Kane.
After this summer's severe weather, your roof may need some work. If you're concerned about your roof condition or have been waiting for another contractor to get back to you, it's time to contact Academy Roofing. Academy Roofing has been in business for more than 30 years. They're BBB accredited with an A+ rating, and they specialize in both residential and commercial roofs. Kurt Boyd is the owner and president of Academy Roofing. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us, Chris.
Now, what should homeowners do if they've been waiting too long for a contractor to get back to them about maybe even just giving them an estimate?
Well, of course, they should call us. But, typically, we're not able to get out there tomorrow. We're scheduling about 7 or 8 days right now. And that's a fairly reasonable time. And we try to spread them out a little bit to make it more convenient or at least more efficient for us to get in the neighborhood and maybe do 2 or 3 at a time.
Now, how long is too long to wait?
Well, I think based on what the conversation they've had with that contractor to begin with, if they've told them 2 weeks and it's been 4, that might be a little bit of a signal.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big red flag. And even if they can get out there the next day, is that a red flag?
I always think it is. If you've got guys as busy as our industry has been over the last 2 years, if you're able to come tomorrow, I usually have a little bit of hesitancy about that.
And how about starting a job? Let's say then you have a contractor that's come out there to give you an estimate. If they can start the job tomorrow, maybe that's another red flag too.
Well, usually what that means is they call a subcontracting crew that they've got a relationship with and say, hey, we've got one, can you start it tomorrow? And the crew says yes. And the whole subcontracting culture, I think, sometimes lends itself to a little bit of lack of control on the part of the contractor.
And you have employees that you've personally trained, so you can actually oversee and you know what kind of quality work is going to be done.
Well, that's typically why we're backlogged a little bit more than other contractors, Chris, because we have our own employees. They're all hourly guys. All of them started with us kind of at an entry level, so they've all been hired and trained by us, and they know what our expectations are.
Right, and when the homeowner makes that commitment to hire you, you make that commitment back to them that you're only going to use these qualified roofers. You're not going to be out there hiring day laborers. You're not going to be hiring subcontractors.
That's exactly right. We kind of look at the big picture of things because we have been here 30 years. We expect to be here hopefully another 30, and it's important that customer becomes our customer forever.
Now, a lot of homeowners are concerned with the winter weather coming up. They have to get it done before the snow comes, but that's not really the case. You can work through the winter.
We work through the winter. There are obvious days that we can't work when it's either too cold or the weather's inclement. Protection in terms of moisture, we get more water in the summertime than we do in the wintertime.
Right.
And so it's not as, I don't think it's as critical. January is our coldest month, and the average high temperature in January is 42 degrees. So those are great working days after spending days on the roof when it's over 100 degrees in the summer.
And you'll get someone out if there's something that needs to be taken care of immediately so there's not water intrusion.
Always, we've got that commitment within our service department. If somebody has water intrusion and they're concerned about it, we will get a service guy out there to do a temporary repair so that everybody can sleep until it's time to do the roof.
And you'll also work with the homeowner and helping them deal with their insurance company, because a lot of homeowners have questions about what should they do with their insurance company? How should they handle their insurance company? Well,
a lot of times it's the first claim that a homeowner's ever had. Fortunately, we do this every day, and we understand what the insurance companies need, mortgage companies, and the ladies in our office are very well qualified to help in that.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for being here. I'm going to tell our viewers how they can get a hold of you. Academy Roofing has been working in Colorado for more than 30 years. They focus on Metro Denver, but they also do work in Boulder, Fort Collins, Colorado Springs, and the mountain communities. Call them today at 303-BUY-ROOF. That's 303-289-7663, or visit their website at academyroofinginc.com. Mention Haystack when you call and get one free gutter cleaning with the purchase of a roof replacement. The number again is 303-BUY-ROOF. Thanks for watching. HaystackHelp.com is a free consumer referral service. You can find more reliable companies like Academy Roofing by going to HaystackHelp.com.